Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a new release to show you. This is from my boy Austin over at traditionalpocketknives.com. Just looking at this box, I am hungry. I need me some pancakes and beautiful Canadian maple syrup. Anyway, this is the Sugar Maple Jack, and this one is in purple crystallized titanium, modified sheep's foot blade, 154 cm. And I believe OEM is QSP on these. This is his 7th release, direct OEM stuff, which is cool. It came with a little pack of stickers, and it had a Jolly Rancher in there, but my daughter stole it, so I cannot show that to you. I was going to eat it too because it was green apple, which is my favorite flavor. So I'm a little saddened, but it looks like there's some cool stickers in here. They always hook it up. Nice little band-aid for when you cut yourself with this sharp SOB. You got the C. Reisner Cutlery Get Outside sticker. You got the Dayton, Ohio sticker. I guess that's the flag of Ohio there. And you got the Sugar Maple sticker, which is pretty dang cool as well. I'll probably need that, so I'm going to save that for me. And you get it in a nice little pack there. You can use the code LeftyEDC on this knife. These are $120. So if you use that discount code, it knocks it down to 108 bones. And I can show you that on their website. So you have your shopping cart right there. You have $108 with LeftyEDC applied. And look at this. You have 18 million ways to pay. GPay, PayPal, Apple Pay, Shop Pay. So there's an option for everybody in here. 120 bucks. Sugar Maple Jack. You guys know I love a sheep's foot blade, so this is right up my alley. These actually dropped, I think, last week, but they are available. It looks like all versions are available, so they made enough of these for you guys. The purple crystallized titanium is pretty dope. I just want to see something. If I take a little bit of alcohol here and wipe that down. Give it a little extra shine, maybe. A little bit of fingerprint juice on there. Really cool purple on there. I saw this one and I was like, yep, that's the one I need to check out. It's got a nice ergonomic handle. It's got a great size. It's a small little slippy. I mean, here we can compare it to the Binge, which is a 2.9-inch blade, I believe. So you're probably looking at 2.5. Let's grab a nip slip. Check out the nip slip. They might still have these available on the website. I'm not sure. I think I have a couple of orange ones. If anybody's looking for one of these, let me know. But then they're gone. So let's just compare those two and see. So it's a little bit bigger than the nip slip. So I believe this one has a 2.5-inch blade, 2-inch cutting edge. So this one's maybe 2 3/4. This is the slip joint with the best walk and talk, in my opinion. But I am biased, so definitely keep that in mind. Let's see how this one is. Yeah, QSP just nails it. I mean, this is right out of the box. So even right out of the box, it's real nice. But as soon as I play with that a little bit, take one of these Q-tips right here, the La Fermiere Q-tips or whatever. I get them on Amazon. La Miere, that's it. They come in a bunch of different sizes. I recommend this size. It's the 2.5 millimeter size. I have the 1 millimeter, I think. They're way too small. That's what she said. Unless you need it for some reason, those are really small. They do fit into a lot of detent holes really nicely though. So I'm going to take some of the Carbon Honey. Check out Carbon Honey. They make all different kinds of lube weights. So they have uber thin, medium, and then this thick I really like the thick. You can get it with a scent or without. I really like it without. It's just like my gun oil. I like non-scented cleaners and stuff like that, so I use shooter lube. This kind of has a similar, just doesn't have any smell to it, so it's very nice to work with. You don't have to deal with that aroma while you're getting it on there. So I always do that, and then I put a little dot right here as well, just to double it up. And then what you want to do is put away your Carbon Honey. I don't have a link or anything to Carbon Honey, but you can just look them up. They're awesome. It's definitely my favorite knife lubricant at this point. And I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. They just sent me those because I asked, and that was after I tried a sample that blew me away. So I just recommend that stuff. But just work it in. Very nice. Yeah. So now you have well lubricated slip joint. That's going to break in really nice over time then. Dead nuts centered there. You have a really nice long pull. You have some jimping up here as well. So if you are going to choke up, I guess, that is kind of interesting that they have that there, because I thought people kind of refrain from choking up on a slip joint. So putting the jimping there kind of makes you want to go up there. It's a good question. Austin, he usually watches the videos, which is awesome. I appreciate that. Give me your thinking on the jimping there. I know it's just me not being informed, so let me know. Because I always thought people didn't really put jimping on the blades, because then people would want to put their thumbs there, and then if they slip out of a cut. But this is a pretty sturdy spring, so I mean, you can definitely put some pressure here and you're not going to close it on yourself. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Really good construction. Super tight back here. You can barely even tell there's a back spring in there along the rear. Crystallized tie looks sick. It is steel. But steel, 154 cm. And crystallized titanium for $108. I mean, that's awesome. He has to be doing pretty well with these. I'm really happy he did this series of slip joints. So it seems like we're coming to that budget side a little bit more, which is awesome. It actually reminds me, I have some Rosecraft blades that we should check out. I have a few, I think, of their locking knives here. I'll do a separate video on that, but I have a couple of slip joints, and since I'm kind of behind here, these are probably already released. So let's set the sugar maple jack up there, and let's check out the Mud Creek Congress. And this is in burl wood, and then we have the same one in green micarta. So interestingly, this one does not have the wax paper. It's not really wax paper. Well, maybe it is. But their version of the wax paper. That burl wood is looking mighty fine. Come on. Sheesh. All right. So here we have the Mud Creek Congress, which is a pretty interesting design. It's got, I guess it's a hawkbill. How do you open it? So it's not pinchable. So let's see, it does have a long pull. Okay, that's not bad. It looks like a scythe from this angle, right? Pretty cool. Get your China sticker. All of these are made overseas. So it's a swayback. It's a warning, not a hawkbill. Sorry. It's a swayback design. I've never seen a swayback like this, super thin like this. Usually they're like a little bit taller, the ones I've seen. This is really nice. Good walk and talk. Talking about different OEMs here between these. between the QSP made one, and then these are made by, we don't know, I think it's supposed to be Rough Rider Shop, but I'm not positive. They're usually around like 60 bucks, 50, 60 bucks. Again, you can use code LeftyEDC on the Rosecrafts as well, as long as you pick them up at traditionalpocketknives.com. So let's see. I'll double check if these are available on their website since I'm there now. We'll just put in Mud Creek. See what happens. So Mud Creek Congress, $59, $59.99 on both versions. They are available. At least the green micarta is, and the burlwood is also available. So you could take $6 off with LeftyEDC. So I mean, for what, like basically 150, 160 bucks, you could get out the door with one of these and this. That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. That burlwood is gorgeous. Just look at it. Just look at it. Super cool. It's like channeling my inner bees there without any enthusiasm. Good walk and talk on these. Also steel bolsters. Not quite as clean on the back spring. These are different though. These are pinned construction. So if you look at them, for those uninitiated in the slip joint world, I'm not an expert by any means, but this is a pinned construction. So they use pins to keep it all together. And then the pins are, you know, sanded down or rounded off, whatever. Use a grinder. I don't know how they do it. A belt, probably. And that's what the construction is made of. This is obviously using screws, threads, and whatnot. But if you look at the back spring area here, you can see how basically perfect it is. I mean, it's wild. Let's see. It was flush. It is flush. And it is flush. So it's flush in all three positions. And just beautiful. Here on the burlwood, it's very, very well done as well. Let's see. Thought I saw a little bit of like a gap up here. Actually, it looks damn near perfect, to be honest. Let's see. Half stop. Flush. Open. Flush. That one's basically perfect. This one, you can see a little bit of something going on here along this side. It's sticking up a little bit. The spring is inset a little bit in the closed position and in the half. And then in the open, it is damn near flush. Damn near, but just slightly off. So this one's not perfect, but it's close. And again, this is half the price. Actually, more like 35-40% the price of this. So that is fair. This is also rocking D2. I do wish they would switch it up, but they sell these like crazy, and they really like the D2. So, you know, I have lost that battle for sure. But yeah, that is the Mud Creek Congress. Cool name. A swayback scythe. And then you have the beautiful Sugar Maple Jack. Now this one has a long pull and the blade sits up a little higher, so you can easily just pinch it. And that's my preference. I really don't like having to dig my nail in like that, especially on a knife like this with a stronger pull. It's just not as comfortable for me. I have, my fingernails just aren't that tough. They're a lot better now than they were, but still. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty strong spring. I can probably one-handed if I really tried, but I don't want to cut myself slipping off or something. Very nice knives here. Really cool. And all of them available at traditionalpocketknives.com. Link is in the description. Discount code is Lefty10 for all of these. And they have a plethora of other great knives, including Divo knives. I think they have the Stout V2s on sale right now. So if you're looking for a Stout V2, it looked like I think they chopped $100 off of the last ones they have left. So you might as well jump on those. And they might have some of the red Cerakote, U.S. Marine Corps red Cerakote chasers left. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Shout out to Rosecraft. Shout out to Traditional Pocket Knives. I really appreciate you guys letting me check these out. I'm going to be passing these around, and I love you guys. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later. Peace.